How do I even how do I even start my videos? Kia ora, hello, my name is Saoirse. What's up? This feels really weird. What's up, guys? I have been away for a bit. I have notes because I didn't really know how I was gonna do this. So we're doing a live. What? No, we're doing a wrap up. This feels so f***ing awkward, so bear with me. Quick life update, really. Not too much details other than I disappeared because life and like mental health just got too much, really. Yeah, and I tend to kind of like dig a hole and just like disappear into it and just try and like function, you know. Oh my god, excuse me. I am feeling like I've kind of come out of it. I don't doubt that there will be some stuff that dips. Basically, I've reached like the deepest part of my depression, and yeah, now I've just like kind of, it's been like slowly coming back out of it in my own time. So it's working, and that's my update. But yeah, anyway, onto the life update. I mean, what? I'm so out of practice. Onto the wrap up. I read some books and okay, so I beta read 2 books. The first one, oh my god, I should not have stayed up watching Selling Sunset. Oh my god. That reunion though, holy if you know, you know. Wow, it was fire. I beta read 2 books, and the first book that I beta read was How to Write a... Actually, I just need to check what I was allowed to say, because I've checked with both authors. And yes, I'm calling you an author. One of you will probably take it. The other one will be stubborn about it. You know who you are. Okay, I can mention author, project title, and I'm pretty sure project character names are fine. Yes. Okay, great. Firstly, I beta read 2 books, right? So I beta read How to Write a Romance by Stu. Sorry, fire. It is a contemporary romance. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Contemporary spicy romance. It was great. I loved it. I just want to rave, but I'm not allowed. What else can I say about it? Jax is the FMC. She is just, I just want to like wrap her up in a hug and just like shove her out the door at the same time. Wes is the love interest, and oh my god, it's like I need more Wes. Need more Wes in the book. It's true. Need more Wes in the book. Okay, thank you so much. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, that was the first book I beta read. Right, anyway, I did beta read another book, Project Viper's Blood by M.G. Katsuburi, adult secondary world fantasy inspired by Ottoman-occupied Greece. I got it. Thank you. You're welcome. Who am I right now? Oh my god. Anyway, key things: feminine rage, Mediterranean gothic, morally grey MC, political fantasy, and disability rep. Do I need to say more? No, I don't think I do. But there's a couple posts up on her Instagram right now which talks about what the book is about. But my thoughts were just the way that, okay, listen. If you like books that keep you guessing and just so like woven up, like, oh, what am I trying to say? Okay, if you like books where you have to figure out how everything is connected but you're still enjoying the story, and it's just like you can't exactly guess what's gonna happen, you can eat this up. You don't get that very often these days, in my opinion. Just saying. Also would like to say that Greek writer writing a Greek story, just FYI. So That's a bit different than the norm, you know, than all those like Greek retellings you get. Anyway, let's move on. What else am I reading? Ooh, yes. Okay. The other book that I'm still currently reading is an arc that I requested from another YouTuber. I'm currently reading the arc of A Taste of Bliss by Saoirse Brey. Also a YouTuber here. Also an authortuber here on YouTube. Their novel is a paranormal romance. Wait, romantasy, I think it's what it's called. I need to go to their... Let me just go to their website. I'll put the cover here. Doesn't it look fucking beautiful? Because it does. It does, actually. Keywords: a succubus, a siren, two bargains that entwine their fates. That entwined their fates. A spicy adult fantasy romance, and I'm eating it up. It releases key facts. Key facts for you right now. It releases on November 21st and is available for pre-order. You can also get signed copies off her website. I'll link everything down below, but it should also be on Kindle Unlimited as well after the release date. Saoirse published this all indie, and I know that she's been documenting her process. I would highly recommend checking out her channel because why the not? Sorry. Oh, I'm so aggressive today. I'm only halfway through this cup of coffee, that's why. That's beta reads and an arc book that I'm currently reading. Also read a spicy romance. Well, a spicy dark romance, but it wasn't that dark in my opinion. I don't remember what it was called. I think it's like the Onyx Brotherhood, but it was book 2. Also recommended by someone. I will not name because I don't know. I don't know if you care if I name you or not. I skipped the first book, started the second book, and the second book is about... You know what? I'm just gonna put the cover up here and you can just not judge me, okay? But I read that book based on something that was... Fuck. I read that book based on a scene that someone told us about. And I was like, I want to know what happened. So yeah, and then I tried to read the other ones, but I don't know. I kind of like skip depending on what's in a book with like romance books. So I DNF'd the first one, finished the second one. I'm skipping the third book in that series, and I'm gonna read the fourth one. So if that doesn't tell you how like I am with reading romance books, I don't know what will. Anyway, those are all the books that I read recently. So let's move on to writing. Okay. Writing. So I haven't been working on Daughter of Ruin purely due to mental health, to be honest. I just kind of like shoved it to the side and did not look at it or touch it at all. I do have another project that I kind of like fed all of my like energy into, like for any writing, which is, it's actually like a Secret Santa thing that I'm doing, and that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and that's all I'm sharing because I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. Oops. The reason why I'm mentioning that is because writing the Secret Santa story, which is like a kind of like a spicy romance story, right, has inspired me to realize another project in the romance genre. So far I have a single mood board for it, and it's purely in idea stages. This also kind of leads me into my next category, which is business. So professional. I mentioned I have another project which is in the romance genre, and I know that I'm writing Daughter of Ruin to be traditionally published under Sarita Torima, and I have specific goals for that author name. But the other project that I've just come up with, well, I have goals for my pen name, I suppose you would call it. I don't really know, like it feels weird because it was my name, and so to call it like a pen name feels weird. Anyway, I guess you could call it like the fantasy pen name. I now have a fantasy pen name and a romance pen name. So yeah, I guess that's the start, and that's what leads me from that romance genre, which led me into thinking, oh, I don't want it associated with my fantasy / slightly other kind of hybrid-y genre books, because I know what I want to do in that under that pen name, and it's not going to be related to any of the romance that I'm writing. And so yeah, I now have a romance genre pen name, and it is Rita Wolf, I think. Still kind of similar, but I feel like it's short, and it was easy to pick for reasons. That's my, I guess, business update. No, that's not my business update, that's my pen name update. Oh my god. Okay, the other business update-ish is that I want to start working more on your story strategy. That also got shunted to the wayside. I've mentioned it one time only, I'm pretty sure, and it was just a little picture, just a little logo, very basic. But yeah, it's been on hiatus. I would like to get back into working on that, and I haven't even really introduced it to you guys. It's basically like it's in development stages. It's a content-driven business concept focused on empowering authors to kind of like build strategic, authentic brands. So like in non-corporate speech, I am aiming to help authors and writers bridge creativity, like the writing element of books, and marketing with confidence. That's the goal, right? That's all I have to say there right now. That's my update. Is it an update? I haven't done anything on it, so do I need to mention this? The only other thing I want to mention now is that regards to my channel, now that I'm like coming out of like the little like hole that I dug, I am planning to hopefully get into more regular uploads again, and hopefully stream a bit more, not too frequently, but just not kind of like disappear into the ether again. I don't know what that looks like in terms of scheduling, but I am looking to come back and be more active in the community again. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. How have you been? Like, what have you been up to? I have been gone so long and I'm still trying to catch up with everyone's videos. Like, where are you at with any of your projects? They don't have to be writing. Like, what are you doing? Wow, that sounded really rude. I'm so sorry. I have missed being on YouTube and like chatting with everyone, but I also like haven't been felt able to. So yeah, I just, how are you? What's been going on? What's been like your favorite thing that's happened, I guess, this fall? What's coming up that's exciting for you? If you're not in the Northern Hemisphere, then how's your spring going? I'm really jealous that you're heading into summer. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!